Welcome back to How Not to Burn Water, Cooking 101 with Miss Charlotte. I'm Miss Charlotte. Today we are going to share something with you that I swore I would never share with anyone, and that's going to be my pizza sauce. Now, I told you in the post that my brother, who hates tomatoes, loves my sauce, so this is for you. This is my sauce to you, and I've made it much, much better. So, alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop up an onion. Actually, first thing we're going to do is get my hair set up, like usual. And what else? Wear an apron. You must put on an apron, unless you like spattered clothing. Aprons. Alright. Get the pot hot. That's what we've got there. Hot pot. You're going to go a couple times around with your olive oil. To start by chopping a sweet onion. We'll do this one here. Now for this sauce, you're going to want an entire onion. Onions are good for you. Alright. Rinse it off. And you want pretty small dice. The reason why my sauce is secret is because, well, it's that good. I don't share it with anyone because it's that good. But you are all trying so very hard to learn how not to burn water that I decided I would share with you top secrets. Alright, pop this in your hot pot with some olive oil. You can see the oil looks pretty hot. Good. Alright. Now, this one. Get this going. And to this, you're going to add some garlic. And you're going to add about that much. That's about 3-4 cloves minced. And you are going to go ahead and saute these until the onions are a little bit translucent. Okay, so while this is going on, we're going to get our crushed tomatoes ready. You can use whatever brand you want. Today we actually have some Muir Glen crushed tomatoes with basil. I like to use the ones with basil in it. So while I go ahead and open this, and while this is getting happy, you go check the recipe and make sure you have everything. Okay? We have some pretty happy onions and garlic. And now what you want to do is add one of the secret ingredients. Your favorite red wine. Alright. Let's say that was about 1/3 cup. And what you're going to do here get some for yourself. Alright. Stir this up real good. Coat all of your onions. And wait until this reduces. Once it reduces till there's almost no more wine left in the pot, you are ready to add your tomatoes. So while this is reducing, I'm going to have some wine. You can have some wine and come back in a second and we'll continue. Alright, we're almost there. A few more sips. And it'll be ready. Alright, I think we have definitely reduced enough. You can see there's not a lot in there. If you want to reduce it more, you can, but it's not because you're going to have to go ahead and reduce it further anyway. Alright, I'm going to pour it's messy, be careful. I'm going to go ahead and pour all that in there. That looks good. And stir it up. I'm going to turn my heat down to about medium and add our seasonings. Alright, you're going to want red pepper flakes, pepper, parsley, basil, oregano, and our last secret recipe ingredient, fennel seed. Yes, fennel seed. So, first things first. Basil. About a teaspoon, because you've already got basil in the tomato sauce. Yes, you want about 2 tablespoons of oregano. Sounds like a lot, but it's not. Red pepper flake. Not too much. Parsley. Tablespoon. Pepper. About a half a teaspoon. Noisy in here. Alright, about a half a teaspoon of salt. And your fennel seeds, your whole fennel seeds. What I'm going to put in is about a tablespoon of whole fennel seeds into my mortar and pestle. And you are definitely going to crush these guys up. All you're really doing is breaking them up. You can see it's kind of broken up. And you're going to add that. And one final ingredient. A nice big squirt of honey. About a tablespoon of honey. That will do. Okay. Now, go ahead and mix this all up. You have it on low, or actually you have it on medium. This is good for, let's see here, we're probably going to end up making 3 pizzas, so yeah, this is good for 3 pizzas. Now your crushed tomatoes, the ones I used aren't as crushed as I normally like them. I usually buy crushed tomatoes that are really seriously crushed. These have a few chunks in it, so it'll make it kind of chunky. Now, before you added the fennel, This sauce could have been made into spaghetti sauce for lasagna. If you're going to use meats, ground meats, you want to put those in at the same time that you put in your onions and your garlic, and you're going to saute all that up till the meat is browned. You could even, if you like the fennel in it, keep the fennel in it. But add meatballs. You've got spaghetti and meatballs. They can be chicken meatballs, beef meatballs, pork meatballs, turkey meatballs. Other than that, what we're going to do is let this simmer for a little bit, maybe 20 minutes. It's going to get nice and happy, and then we will make our pizza. Okay? Alright, so we have definitely reduced. There we go, and we are ready to make pizza. Let's leave that up to the kids. So while they're making pizza, have something more to drink. Wine. Wine's good. All right, over there. And there you have pizza. Bon appetit. Next time we get together, we are going to make dessert. And if you can pull this dessert off, nothing, absolutely nothing will stand in your way of being a culinary diva. See ya.